Welcome everybody to Matt Bayeski YouTube channel. Welcome to the Pure Energy Healing Academy. For many years I've been here. Look up everybody, look up. Yeah, butterflies. Butterflies. Yeah, part of the Pure Energy Healing Academy practitioners course. When they came here, they often ask me, why have you got butterflies on the ceiling? And I said, it's a reminder of being a butterfly on your clients. What does that mean, Mark? Well, when you see a butterfly land on a flower, what do you see? Well, it's just gentle, non-evasive. You wouldn't even know, and it's just so natural and beautiful. I said that's exactly how a healer should be. You know, when you're healing a client, you don't want to be going over them or do it. You go out of the room and you cough and you come back in. You know, when you're working on your client, you're like a butterfly. You're gentle. You're working in the energy. You heavy breathe. You don't smell under the arms. You don't have bad breath. You know, everything has to be perfect for your client. So hygiene, the atmosphere, the energy in the room, and so on and so on. These are the things that we will talk about in the Pure Energy Healing 4-day online course that most of you have already just bought and you're all excited to do the course. These are the things that we talk about. It's 4 days. It starts at 9 o'clock and finishes at 5 every day. So it's a beautiful, when I say intensive, it isn't in the way of, oh my God, I have to study. Oh my God, it's going to be too much. Like, no, it's what I mean by intensive is that you get 20 years of experience within 4 days. Everything that I've learned, I share with you. And meaning, I share the good points as well as things to watch out for. So that said, I think I'm just gonna, just do a little bit of housekeeping. First of all, I've had many messages, over about 100, like, oh, I'd really like to buy the course, but it's not a right time for me. Well, that's okay, but next time you look at buying the course, it might be 800. So this is a scholarship moment, and I know it's still available. They haven't taken it off line and put the normal price up. So let me tell you, if you buy the course now, I promise you this, I will tell everybody at the Pure Energy Healing Academy that you have to honor their course. So whenever they want to start, they can do. And that means that you're going to buy it at 50 each, which means that you're going to save yourself hundreds and hundreds. So that's my promise to you. So I would suggest that you've got all day today. Even if you haven't got the money, borrow it. Because I promise you, if you can't start today, doesn't matter. If you can't start next week, doesn't matter. If you can't start till next month, doesn't matter. It's okay. We'll honor that, because what's more important is that you do the course and you learn and you grow. Simple as that. So there you go. So if you buy the course, don't worry, don't panic, okay? The whole point is probably my fault more than anybody's. Yeah, it probably is my fault, but my thought was, if you're going to buy the course, you're going to do the course, you're going to do it like you would do coming here, which means that you take 4 days off. You don't do it intermittently, but you know what? I understand. I get it. Some people just can't do it that way. Some people have got commitments and it's difficult for them. So I get it. Me, stubborn head, old-fashioned mule, 4 days and do it in them 4 days and then you're fully committed. And I still say that till this day anyway. I still say that if you're going to do the course, if you said to your family, look, I need 4 days off. I need 4 days for you to let me be and let me do this course. And your family honors that. I promise you, if you take the course and you do it in the 4 days, there's something about it's like watching a film and then going away and coming back to it. It's not the same. Doing the healing, it's like it's at its most purest and best when you do it all together. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. Anyway, it's up to you. I know some people have really got a lot out of it because they've done it over 2 weekends. And I get it. It's just my stubborn head. But it's a scholarship. You're not going to see this up at this price again. I'm telling you, it's not going to happen again. So take advantage of it. It's still available now. And I think Monday morning it will be taken down and it will be back up to the original price. So yeah, that was my gift to you, getting it down to that price. So I hope you appreciate it. And it's good to pay something, because if you don't value it. You don't value this beautiful 4 days. Or if you pay 100, you've got 8 days. 8 days of and the course is incredible, because it's been done so professional. It's so professional, it's unreal. And it's all video, and it's all you watching and interact. If you like this, you will love the course, because it's very much like that. It's just like you're sat in this seat with everybody else around you, and this seat was purposely set for you. So everybody sat next to you, and you can see the camera turns to everybody when they're speaking and asking questions and stuff. And there's me and Layla Sati, and we're interacting with you. Imagine 8 days of that. It's beautiful. 8 days of 20 years of my learning, all the mistakes, all the things that I like, oh God, I shouldn't have done, like me sharing everything that I've learned. It's not a bad course, guys. I think you could do a lot worse. So it's at the scholarship price now. So it's 100 for 2 days, and I think that's euros. I think it is. So it's brilliant. It's brilliant. So take advantage of it, even if you can't do it straight away. It's okay. I've asked and they said okay. Now, the reason why you might be thinking, well, what's the big deal? Why can't I do it anytime I want? Well, I'll tell you why. Because when you say I'm starting the course, we have to employ somebody to be there through those 4 days. So basically, if there's just to monitor, just to see everything's okay. Oh, I can't get on the net. Well, the reason why you can't get on the net is because you didn't go to the very end of the video, and that's why. And you should go right to the end. Then the next video will pop up. Oh, okay, thanks for that. Well, we need a member of staff sat there monitoring. So we have to pay somebody. That's why. And it's not that easy. It takes a lot of energy and effort as well to actually communicate all the time. You've got to be there all the time. You've got to be as quick as you can. So we know how important it is for you to move forward fluidly. So somebody has to be there to answer you. And so these are the reasons why. Okay. So if you decide to take the course, you buy the course now and you say, okay, I can't do it till December the 3rd. We have to have somebody there December the 3rd for 4 days. So again, the scholarship is a gift. It truly is. And enjoy it, and enjoy the course. Enjoy every moment of it. I'm jealous. I'm jealous because I miss those days. I miss the magic. I miss that excitement, listening and sat there enjoying the courses that I learned when I first started. It was beautiful. Sometimes it was shit and I walk out and think that was dreadful. And the times that you just sat there thinking, I don't want this to end. I don't want this to end. I don't want this day to stop. I don't want this feeling to go away. I don't want this magic to disappear. That's what the Pure Energy Healing 4-day course is. That's ultimately what nearly every single person says. They didn't want it to end. So there you go. It was done from the heart. It was done from the heart. It was done from the heart. And when this world closed down, as it was predicted back in 1990, that the world would close down and everybody would be working from their homes and they wouldn't be allowed out, blah, blah, blah. We decided to sneak out of here because we were naughty and we broke the law. We broke the law that the bullies created. The bullies and the satanic evil people created. So we broke that satanic rule. And we left and we went to a beautiful mountain, and it was surrounded by Italy. It was surrounded by Italy, Austria, and I can't remember, but it was beautiful. And we found a beautiful hotel, and we told a few people that we knew who really wanted to come and learn pure energy healing, okay, there's an opportunity. We're all locked up, but can you make your way to the mountains of Slovenia? It's like really close to Austria. It's like, so we went up to these mountains. I think it was called Granska Gora. I think, I could be wrong. Anyway, it was up in these mountains, and it was a beautiful hotel. And we got in these amazing filmmakers. We got sound crew, and yeah, the film men who'd been on many famous films all over America, they were there, so they knew what they were doing. They were filming us, and we paid a fortune for it, literally a fortune. And then Leila Sati, who is a pure energy healing practitioner. She's a teacher as a pure energy healer. She's the only one thus far, but hopefully we should have more in the near future. We just need to know that you guys are putting in the work and effort into it. And then when you have, and you can prove to us that you've been doing many healing sessions, and then we may then start to teach maybe 5 people to become pure energy healing teachers, so that you can then go teach all around the world. But this is very profound to me. It's very important that the teaching is done not just by somebody who pays for the course, but somebody who spends many an hour putting in the work. So when we did that, then Leila, who is also a director, film director, and award-winning film director, just need to type in father, Leila Sati, and you can see the film. I don't know if it's for sale or not, but it's a short film, fantastic, and so relevant to my life, so relevant to my journey as a child growing up. And a lot of people said that too about their journey. She did the editing with a top editor, so there was two of them, and they were in this room for, I don't know, solidly, I can't remember, it might have been 4 weeks, but it could have been anywhere between 2 and 4 weeks. And when it was finished, when it was all put together, I was so excited, and I said, this will live forever. And it was made because we were locked up, and it was also made because I didn't want to be in the company of anybody who'd been injected, knowing that something was coming off them. And I told everybody this, and everybody laughed at me and mocked at me, and everybody blocked, loads of people blocked me and called me all sorts. You're talking out of your ass, you know nothing about energy, nothing's coming off people who've been injected. Of course, now you all know that's the truth, because, science tells you. It's called spike protein. That's right, guys. That's what we call energy. You call it what you want, but I call it, that's not good energy. That is a frequency that is not normal. It's erratic. It's going all over the place. And I, for some reason, need to run away from it. And I did. I ran from it. It's getting a bit better now, but it was rife before. And I know when somebody's been injected freshly, because I can feel it and see it. So yeah, the Pure Energy Healing Practitioner's course is an amazing course. It's not about becoming a healer. It's about learning how to open yourself up. And if you like my 3,400 videos on here, I tell you guys, you will love the 4-day course. You will love the altogether 8 days, 2 courses. So 4 days pure energy healing. And if you like crystals, if you're kind of fascinated but you don't know much about them, the Pure Energy Crystal course is phenomenal. The Pure Energy Crystal course came later. And again, we found a beautiful place in this mountain, actually, just a little bit further on. And we found this amazing house, which is like a James Bond house. And yeah, we booked it. It cost a fortune. We got the same filmmakers to come. We got the same cameramen. We got all the people who know about sound, and we did it there. We invited people, a lot of people who've never done pure energy healing, and some who had done pure energy healing but wanted to learn crystal healing as well, pure energy crystal healing. And again, same thing. It was done so professional. It was amazing, amazing atmosphere. Amazing miracles happened in them days, just like the first course. Lots of tears, and just wonderful atmosphere, wonderful energy. So again, Layla Satie went into another room with her editor, and they did the same thing again. And so then we have these two beautiful courses, and we're proud of them. And we have thousands of practitioners worldwide. And those practitioners, many of them are mums that have no intention to heal full-time or part-time. They just wanted to experience healing and what it means, so that it's always there for them to heal themselves. They can learn to heal themselves now. They can understand what energy is, what crystals are. And they might every now and again think, okay, that this person's opening up to me. They're talking about their illness and sickness, and they send me messages daily. People send me, like, I did a healing session, Mark, and this happened, and what do you think? And I explain what that is, and they go, thank you for telling me that. And I was like, yeah, I'm just paying back what my mentor did for me. When I did a healing session or a reading, I'd say, I didn't know what that, she said, this is what that means. I'm going, oh my God, thank you. I'm not going insane. Thank you. I'm not going mad. This is right. Yes, it's how it should be. You're doing it just right. And that little bit of confidence and help towards your path, beautiful thing. I've told you before about mums coming, and I experienced some mums who were more open, more not in the mind, and more understanding energy. And I'm like, okay, this woman really understands. And I'm like, do you know this work? No, I don't know what this is, but you seem to just flow, and it seems to be flowing through you. And the energy that's flowing through you is so potent and powerful. And like, so who are you? Well, just a mum. What are you doing here? I've got 2 children who are autistic. Okay, now it makes sense. Now everything makes sense. When you're with children that are autistic, you have to be you have to see things differently. You have to be more open, and just things are just, wow. Now I understand the clarity between autism and pure energy healing, and how more open and some more magic is within there. And I'm talking about good, beautiful, kind, pure magic, not dark, evil stuff. So yeah, I've met people who are incredible healers who had no intention of healing other people, which is fine. They come here to learn and then to give to their own children. I am here so I can then heal my children. Like, this is incredible. So people say, well, I don't know anything about healing. You don't need to. I didn't know anything about healing, but that's the point. Learning something new is a beautiful thing. And from learning pure energy healing, what opens up thereafter is incredible. The understanding of life is more open. You access the energy and life, and you clear the illusion, the delusion. You start to see things differently, feel things differently. Everything changes, and it might be really subtle, or it might be a full-blown thunderbolt and lightning strike. But the point being is, learning pure energy healing can only be a positive in the end. It really can. So it's a good time. It's a good moment. It's not 800. It's 100 for 2 courses. Go for it. Go for it. Even if you can't do it this month, it's okay. Just send a message saying, I can't do it this month. Can I do it next month or the month after? It's okay. Tell them, because I want you to experience the 4 days. So here are all the names that I have to cut out today for the winner hopefully it's you, of all of those beautiful crystals, over 4,000 euros of them. So they're in there. So I'm going to cut these out today and do the raffle tomorrow. That's it. That's it. That's the housekeeping done. So somebody asked me about Moldavite, and it was a great question, and I wanted to answer it in the best way I can. And that was, they saw me talk about this crystal here. It's around my neck, and it's a Moldavite, and it's only a small one, but they were asking me, what the question was related to: how do you know a nice piece or a good piece? How do you know it's the right piece? How do you know if it's special? So when I talk about Moldavite, I talk about frequency and energy and vibration. I don't talk so much about the quality. I don't talk so much about the shape. So whenever I do talk about a shape, it's because I'm looking at the energy and feeling the energy, and every Moldavite is different in shape. So it has a unique frequency and energy and vibration to the shape of that crystal. Ultimately, the healing of that, or the awakening of you, it will be very similar no matter which Moldavite you get. But when you start to work subtly with that very, very gentle, subtle energy of Moldavite, with the difference between this one and that one, it can take a little bit of time to figure that out. So when I saw this, I saw it to, I want that one. So what I was looking at when I saw it was about 30 different pieces on a special tray of unique pieces of Moldavite, beautiful Moldavites. And I went, that one! And it was this one. And I said, I want this, please can I have this one? Now, depending on who I'm buying from in the Czech Republic, whoever it is, normally it's, yeah, no, if you want that one, you have to have all of them, right? But what I did was I made a purchase of another trayful, another 2 trayfuls actually. So I've made 2 big investments in Moldavites to go on markbajerski.com. So I said, now I bought them 2. I said, what will you do me this, that, and try. Anyway, at the end of the day, I was waiting for, no, you can't, you have to have all the tray. But I got this one. And I know that this one was going to sell the whole of the tray. So I knew that my buyer knew that taking that away from this tray meant that that tray wouldn't be as valuable. Okay? This is how it kind of works, depending on who you're dealing with. So I ended up being able to get this piece. So it's beautiful. It was everything that I expected. Let's see if I can. Just let me find my light. Are you still there? So I found my light, if it'll work. Ah, yeah, okay. So let me just show you. It doesn't look too much there, but oh, look at that! Now, it's not a perfect teardrop. So, you know, like when you see the sun and it's at 98%. Well, I would say this is 98% a teardrop. So it's not perfect teardrop, but it's not far off a perfect teardrop. Okay, so gorgeous. So I'm just going to show you these now. I've already put on and already sold about 30 pieces already of what's called Bessanits hedgehogs. So like I said, I had to make 2 purchases of trayfuls like this. So these are Bessanitz hedgehogs. These are the creme. These are the best kind of Moldavites in the world. They come from Bessanitz, and these are called hedgehogs. So these are like phenomenal pieces. So I'll just show you. Look, phenomenal pieces, hedgehogs. This is what everybody wants. So to get one of these pieces is like a dream come true. My company has grown so much that I can afford to buy the best pieces now. I never in my life thought I would ever get to this point, but I've worked hard for it and I deserve it. And I feel good about saying it these days. I don't feel bad. I don't feel guilt. I don't feel any shame. I spend my last 20 years working with Moldavites and more than most people as a crystal healer. Most crystal healers might have touched 1,000, 2,000. I've touched tens of thousands and worked with tens and thousands of Moldavites. So yeah, when I finish with that, my intention is that when I finish working with it and got what I felt out of it, then it will go on markbayerski.com as something extremely rare and special, a one-off. And because it's rare and special, I wanted to put the best and the quality gold that I could. So that's solid 22 karat gold. So that's 80 some percent gold. And I actually bought a chain as well. So that chain cost thousands. So that was, again, I bought that and it might go on markbayerski.com as well. So it's really difficult to explain. I write this in one of the chapters of my book, The Power of Moldavite, what the difference is between a beautiful shaped Moldavite and a Moldavite that, let me show you my collection that one. This is a collection that I'm just working with now. So I don't know if you can see them, but these are all Moldavites. These are all done in sterling silver, and these are gold plated. And I'll just take this one to show you. So this one here is what's called B grade Bessanitz. So this is from Bessanitz. So this is a hedgehog, but it's a lower grade because it's not as pretty and it doesn't look as pretty, but it still is the same as any Moldavite. Same frequency, same vibration, but when I say same, the subtle differences of this one compared to this one is, so let me try and explain something. Sometimes you just know something is for you. And I go with that feeling more than anything. And I try to give you the confidence to go to your local crystal store and see if there's anything that calls out. And like this called out to me, and it was over the phone. So I was looking at them live, and I said, send some photos, and like I knew which one straight away. I knew that when I was buying these, I knew exactly which one I wanted. So I chose each piece. I knew exactly which one. How do you know? You can't write that down. You can't explain it in words. It's a feeling there's not a word in the dictionary that can explain that feeling. The closest to the word that I know that people say is a knowing. But what does that actually mean? What is a knowing? I don't know. It's a feeling that generates in your body. It hits you in every way. It hits you with hair standing up on your arms or your neck, a feeling like you've just lost your breath. You're feeling like your heart just misses a beat. A feeling like everything makes sense. It's 1,000 feelings in one 0.0001 second. Just that's it. How do you explain? How do you know? I don't know. A lot of people get that feeling, but they choose to ignore it. And then they start going into their brain, and then they've lost that divine moment, that spark, that awareness, because it's overridden by fear, worry, should I? Oh, I'm not so sure. Maybe I should look at something else. Is this dress okay, Dad? Is this dress okay? Says the woman to the man. Oh, it looks beautiful. Oh my God, darling, you look gorgeous. Yeah, really? Okay, let me keep looking. And then after 10 hours, you come back to that dress that you saw and you knew it was the right one and you buy it. Yeah, but there could have been a better one. No, you should have gone with that first feeling, because then you would have kept your husband. I'm kidding. But you know what I mean? It's that feeling. It's that feeling. How do you write that down in a book? Impossible. So, colour, that's the one. Shape, that's the one. Frequency and energy when you touch it, that's the one. All of the above are relevant, are important. And at any given moment, it could be any one of those feelings. It could be anyone. Oh, it's that feeling. I have to have that same feeling again. Hold on. Hang on. What feeling did you get? Oh, I got a different feeling. Okay. So it wasn't the same as that feeling when you chose a year later and you saw that one. It was a different feeling. Yeah. Well, why aren't you getting it? Because it wasn't the same feelings I got last time. But was it a bad feeling? No, it wasn't a bad feeling. It was great. It was lovely. But maybe I need another one. Maybe it's something else I need. No. You already got your message. You've just ignored it again, or you're looking for something else because you think there's a bigger message. So it's subtle. It's subtle. Frequency and energy and vibration, it can be very subtle. And I would say 99% of the time it is. Every now and again, you'll get a thunderbolt and lightning strike. But if you're always looking for that, I think you're going to disappoint yourself with Moldavite. So go with whatever that feeling is. So like in a day, in a week, I have about six beautiful men that I work with from the Czech Republic, and they send me pictures of collections that somebody may have died and they bought the collection, or they've bought from diggers, or they've bought from the mines, sand mines and so on. And they'll show me a piece and I'll go, whoa, that's beautiful. And they'll do a video of it and I'll go, oh my God. And I'm like, I sit down for 10 minutes, 15 minutes and think about it. This happened a few weeks ago, and it happened again about 6 months ago. And I'm like, it's thousands. It's like 15,000. And like, my company can afford it. I'm sat thinking, I'm justifying it. I'm trying to, should I, shouldn't I? Is this a good idea? I already know I should have got it. I already know I said yes straight away. So I get up and I'm like, this is the brain kicking in after, and it's a big purchase. Of course it's a big purchase. So I send a message, I'll take it. Yeah, sorry, it's gone. That was maybe 20 minutes after, it's gone, sold. Somebody's bought it straight away. I missed it. So what I try to do is look at a piece, and as soon as I see it and I think, yes, that's what I want to work with, I'll say yes. And I'll say straight away, yes, or no, that's not for me. Now, does that mean that there's anything wrong with those Moldavites if I've said no? No, it's just that I go with what feels right. And I can look at, in a year, I can look at maybe 100,000 pieces of Moldavite. And out of them, I might buy 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 maybe maximum. And I like to touch all my pieces as well. But there are times that I have to fly over quickly and pick them up, but touch them. I like to touch them and feel them. Is there anything wrong with a crystal, a Moldavite that I touch and I put to one side? Is there anything wrong with them? So after I've gone through, say, 500 pieces of Moldavite, and over here will be those that I don't want. So I'll touch that, I'll feel it. It might take 5 seconds, it might take 20 seconds, but I'll just touch it and feel it. And then I'll put it across there if I don't want it. So I'll keep doing that and keep doing that, keep touching them, keep touching. Sometimes I'll touch the same one just to see. And eventually out of maybe 500, I'll get down to maybe 30, something like that. And they're the ones that I'll buy. So I've often heard from the people that I buy from, what's wrong with them? That's what they'll say to me, what's wrong with them? And I'll say, it's hard to explain, but there's nothing wrong with them at all. I would die for them Moldavites, but these are the ones that I am asked to work with. Over there's about 40 Moldavites, and every one of those I've touched and felt that there's something that I am drawn to. I don't know what it is. I can't write it down or explain it, but I know that this is the one that I want. Now, when I buy, I don't buy like I'm thinking for you. I buy for me, and then I work on it. And when I finish working on it, I put it on markbayerski.com, and the right person will come who needs that particular crystal. And there's something in that energy that is going to help that particular person that I know. I've been doing this too long I know that's how it works. So pure energy crystals are basically a crystal that I try to open up and attune to, that I know that whatever I'm going to work with this crystal for, it's going to be for a specific child or a mum or a daughter or a father or a granddad that needs it for a specific reason. And what that reason is, I don't know. But what I do know is when I work with the crystal, I know what I need to put into that crystal. It might take a day, it might take a week, it might take a month, but eventually when I finish with that crystal, I'll know what's gone into that crystal and what it's going to be good for. And that is what is fascinating. That end result is fascinating, because I can normally, when somebody buys a crystal and says, I was drawn to that crystal, I guarantee you that if I know that person, I'll go, shit, that's exactly what they need. So why is that? It's like a message that the spirit world will give you to speak to your daughter or your son or your best friend that you need to share a message with. And then they'll go, wow, I needed to hear that. Well, mine isn't a message. Mine is a healing frequency that's put into the crystal that will help you. So it's not a message, it's an energy that is going to heal you. That's what pure energy healing crystals are. That's why I love every single crystal on there. That's why they're not just crystals, they are purposely worked on for you. And one of those crystals, when you scroll down Mark Bayerski and see 14,000, one's going to jump out at you and you don't know why. And you'll go, I didn't even think I needed that, or I wanted that, but I need that. There's something about that. And then when you get it, something happens, something heals, something changes, something awakens, and like, okay, job done. And that's pure energy crystals. In a nutshell, that's how it works. So Moldavite is no different from every other crystal that I work with, but Moldavite has a special place in my heart because I've seen so many miracles. I've seen so many people wear Moldavite and never take it off for 5 years, 10 years. Don't know why, Mark. I keep it on. Well, why'd you keep it on? Don't know. Okay, brilliant. Well, why do you say that? I say it's exactly the same as this academy. People knock on the door and I open the door and I give them a cuddle. This is years ago. And they'll say to me, I don't know why I'm here. And I'll say, that's exactly it. There is no words. That's why you can't say why you're here. But you knew you needed to come to learn pure energy healing. Somebody will say to me, like today, somebody will say, I don't know why I bought that crystal. And I'm like, that's why you bought the crystal. Now I know why you bought the crystal. Now I know why you're here. It's more than words. It's an invisible. I can't hear it. I don't know what it is, but it's so tangible. It's so powerful. And that's what evil tries to stop us. It does everything it can to stop us from attuning to the conscious spirit inside that says, this is what you need. Don't go down that path. Don't follow that guru. Listen to your feeling. Be guided by what feels right. Eat this, don't eat that. Evil needs to stop us from connecting to that pure energy of our soul and spirit that guides us daily. So that's it. That's my little chat today. Again, thank you so much if you've bought the course, the scholarship course. Good luck. Enjoy. Let me know. On Saturday, next Saturday, we're all going to come together. We're going to send you a link once you've bought the course, whether it's one or two. We're going to send you a link, a Zoom link, so you can jump on with me, and we're going to spend about an hour or so, and we're all going to talk to each other. We're all going to explain. You're going to tell me about your experience with the healing, that you've healed your mum or your brother or your dad, and this happened, and there's going to be tears, because there always is. And I'm going to say thank you, and you're going to make me cry, and we're going to have a lovely, lovely hour or so together. So well done, guys, and congratulations, and welcome to the family of Pure Energy Healing Practitioners. Very proud of you guys. Thank you for taking the plunge, and it wasn't that difficult, eh? If you've already done your course, it's not that difficult, is it? It's actually an easy, lovely, flowing course. It's beautiful. It really is. And I'm proud of it, and I'm proud to put my name as the founder of Pure Energy Healing. And it isn't rigid, as you know. It isn't ABC. It's fluid, and it allows you to be exactly who you were born to be in the healing modality of your spirit's gift. That's what I think it is. So have a great day, guys. I'll link one link below. That's still for the scholarship Pure Energy Healing course, coupled with the Pure Energy Crystal Healing course for €100, while it's still there. Hopefully it is. If it's gone, don't blame me. That's because the staff have taken it down at that price, and it's back up to whatever it is, 800 or 600, whatever it is. But while it's there, take advantage, and then do the course whenever you want. You don't have to do it in 2 weeks, okay? Just once you've bought it, just tell us. Send a message and say, listen guys, I bought the course because it was an amazing scholarship price. I can't do it till next month or a month after. It's okay. I've spoke to them. They said, okay. So it's all agreed. So have a great day. Good luck and enjoy the course. See you later. I'm going to work on my crystals.